Welcome to this very audiobook specialized to tell you something. This audio was voiced by Michael Shevchuk. In today's audiobook, we want to tell you what's the meaning of normal time. Well, you know that normal time is people's favorite thing to do in their permanent lifetime, like doing stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020 for normal time version 2, and doing stuff from the early 2010s for version 1 normal time. Now, let's talk about version 1 normal time. The meaning of normal time is people that did stuffs back in the past before something legal was existed. Now, for normal time version 1, people are having a normal time version 1 by doing stuff from the early 2010s without ever the illegal song being existed by the worldwide. Now, we say that the worldwide has enjoyed the worldwide early 2010 stuffs back in 2026 this year. So, people enjoyed activities like watching movies from the early 2010s, playing video games from the early 2010s, watching TV shows from the early 2010s, and movies from the early 2010s. Everyone's favorite thing to do in the early 2010s like The Croods, Despicable Me, Epic, Rio, Tangled, and many more. Now, they're popular artists like One Direction, Carly Rae Jepsen, Justin Bieber, LMFAO, and many more artists, including Reese Mastin. Then, we have popular games that were required on the early 2010s, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Wii Party, Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Grand Theft Auto 5, and many more games that were available in the early 2010s. Now, let's talk about Normal Time version 2. Normal Time version 2 is doing stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020. People began having a normal time from 2017 to 2020. That's people's recommendation to do a normal time. Everyone's favorite activities, music from the Normal Time version 2 like Ava Max, Cardi B, Camila Cabello, Maroon 5, and many more artists from the late 2010s like Marshmello, and many more artists. Now, we confuse that people enjoyed movies from the late 2010s and the year 2020 like Spies in Disguise, the Lego Movie 2, Amiibo Movie, and many more movies like Avengers Endgame that were popular back in the late 2010s and the year 2020. And to discuss with this, 2019 is the best year for normal time citizens' favorite activity of doing normal time version 2. We hope that normal time is the best time for people who hated stuffs that doesn't exist in these years. Now, we say that they enjoyed musics and artists from the late 2010s that were popular back in the day. They enjoyed TV shows from the late 2010s and games that were made from the late 2010s. And then, the popular iPhone made in the late 2010s was the iPhone X, with the first notch and Face ID. Now, let's talk about Normal Time version 1. Normal Time version 1, doing stuff from the early 2010s. The years were 2010 to 2013. And Normal Time version 2 is doing stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020, like 2017 and 2020. For Normal Time version 1, the illegal song does not exist in the early 2010s, and all they wanted is to have a normal time. For Normal Time version 2, the illegal words were not existed back in the late 2010s and the year 2020. So, normal time citizens began hating both of these, including everything else. Now, we all say that everyone's favorite activity is doing stuffs and reconnecting memories that were made back in the years. And we figured out all the times, all the years, and all the coming times that have ever come to the life. Normal Time version 1 and version 2 are both recognized. What we found is the Normal Time Government, which was founded back in April 27, 2024, the first beginning of doing stuff from the early 2010s. Then in January 2025, we brought Normal Time version 2 by doing stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020. They want to do sinking friendship from the past years, and they want to enjoy dancing on the balcony by listening to late 2010s and year 2020 songs while doing a normal time version 2 activity. Now, to all non-normal time citizens, should really listen to normal time government law and normal time citizens to what they're doing with their own normal time. So, nobody's allowed to do these stuffs for both versions of normal time. As we may notice that normal time version 1 and version 2 are the same, but has different years. Version 1's for early 2010 stuffs, version 2 is for doing stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020. We figure out that normal time is the best time we ever had. For normal time citizens, the people who hate stuffs that want to do stuffs that back in the past years without something that didn't exist. Now we say that all we have to do is officially bring the normal time here. This is required for the people who hate stuffs that didn't exist in these years. Were people enjoying the normal time, and all they wanted is a fresh normal time. We figure out these times, and coming to a long time here, along with a worldwide normal time. To be sure that the normal time has the best activity and favorite thing to do for normal time. Then, you understand what's the meaning of normal time. For normal time, it is the best for you to enjoy the late 2010s and the year 2020 for normal time version 2, and doing stuff from the early 2010s for normal time version 1. It began back in 2024 with version 1 of normal time, and version 2 of normal time began in early of 2025. The normal time government has to be sure that normal time citizens are doing it okay fine. But if there's something that didn't exist in these years, will see something that normal time citizens hate, they will ruin their normal time for one day, and they cannot fix their survival day. All they wanted is to have a perfect normal time, forever and ever. This is why we keep normal time like that permanently, because it's for valid reasons that normal time has a safety, because all we have to do, the normal time government has to ban something that doesn't exist in the past years, and to figure out everything the rest. We figure out that normal time is the best way to do for all normal time citizens and stuff. We figure out everything the rest, that the normal time government has to ban the legal music for normal time version 1 for doing stuff from the early 2010s. Then the normal time government has to ban most hated words on normal time version 2. People should really listen to a normal time citizen. Otherwise, they will have a 4-month sentence to normal time prison. So, you guys do all know what's the meaning of normal time. We will help you to communicate and everything else. Now, this is what happens when persons have a normal time. If you do something wrong, the normal time citizens will tell you to stop doing what they're doing to a normal time citizen. Then, we all have to figure it out that normal time citizens is required to enjoy the normal time by doing stuff from the late 2010s, the year 2020 for normal time version 2, and early 2010 stuff for normal time version 1, that people should really listen. People are supposed to prepare for most hated words ban before normal time version 1 was started. But the thing is that the normal time government has to continue these. All they wanted for normal time citizens is to enjoy the car ride with a perfect normal time, and enjoying summer vacations. One of their favorite memories from the late 2010s is like Minecraft parodies that were prized in the early 2010s. Then we all figured out the 2016 water bottle flip challenge was a challenge by Gen Z students, and to all those understandings that normal time is doing stuffs from the past before something existed. Normal time, perfectly timed years were coming up until 2020. Now, we have to return the normal time to make it officially perfect by the late 2020s. to now be sure that the normal time has to do what normal time should really do. At the beginning of normal time, the normal time has brought early 2010 stuffs first. Then they brought early 2010 stuffs later back in the day. Then they brought version 2 normal time by doing stuffs from the late 2010s and the year 2020. So, this is it for your understanding what is the meaning of normal time. That is Michael Shifchuk, that was voiced by. And that is the meaning of normal time on this audiobook. Thank you for your understanding. We hope you to understand what normal time really means, and we all understanding what are the laws of normal time. But we appreciate you that normal time citizens cannot tell you what stuff they hated because they're about to prepare their normal time getting ruined. Now, if you're a non-normal time citizen, do not ask why they hate it, why they hate something they hate. But to be sure that they want to have a safe normal time and everything that we recommend for this world. So, to keep you safe for normal time citizens, you have to really listen to the normal time citizen. We remove something to keep normal time citizens safe from having their normal time. And all we do is enjoy the worldwide for the normal time. That's all the understanding of the meaning of normal time. Remember to understand what normal time means, and remember not to do something illegal while normal time version 1 and version 2 is present. So, this is Michael Shifchuk signing out. So, have a happy normal time, and please listen to normal time citizens, including me. Welp, that's the audiobook for normal time. Thank you. Enjoy the normal time. Remember to don't break the laws. Communicate with normal time citizens, and do stuff from the late 2010s and the year 2020 for normal time version 2, and the early 2010s for normal time version 1. So, you must communicate with normal time citizens. That's what normal time citizens, aka the person that hates something that doesn't exist in the past, are having a normal time. That's it. Thank you for listening to this audiobook. Have a happy normal time.